Welcome to Dining Delights. Today's restaurant quality meal we're going to make is going to be all about Greece. We're going to make some Greek lemon potatoes. We're going to make chicken souvlaki, and we're also going to make a little tzatziki. We have some pita and some other sides to put it on, but this is going to be a wonderful meal to share with your family and really impress your friends. Now, lemon potatoes, one of my absolute favorites every time I go out to eat for Greek food, and I never realized how easy it was to make until a few years ago, and it is probably one of the simplest and most wonderful dishes to create. First thing we're going to do is you're going to need a pan to bake in. I like to use something similar to this. You could use a Dutch oven or even a bigger roasting pan, but the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to start with the potatoes. Now, these are little baby potatoes, and just for fun, I have some little cute petite purple, petite pink, and what I like to do is just cut them on the long direction, just kind of do the bridge cut them through, and I think cutting them this way really gives you that pretty look, so when they're on the plate, you'll be able to see the different colors and really actually have something that looks nice and really draws the eye towards it when you're trying to impress people when you cook. So we're going to go in with our potatoes. Very, very simple first start. Now, I have some garlic, some oregano, lemon juice, chicken stock, and olive oil. These are all very simple ingredients. Greek food is very simplistic. You can see very basic flavors, very light. This will be very summery. So for the garlic, I'm actually going to grate it, and I prefer to use a microplane like this and just get that grating going on. And just grate that that garlic right into a little bowl. The nice thing about it is it releases that garlic flavor right away, and all that oil, we'll get that in there. And this is the equivalent of about five cloves of garlic. We're going to go right in with it. We have fresh oregano, and for this I like to do whole leaves just like this and just pull them right off. Fresh is much better than dry, but you're more than welcome to use dry if that's what you have. This is going to work out to about a tablespoon, and if you need to use dry, use about half of the normal amount of what fresh would be. But this will just give it a nice, very kind of elegant flavor of that oregano. We're going to go in with our chicken stock, olive oil, and the olive oil is going to add a nice mouthfeel to the dish as well as some good olive oil flavor. And I'm going to put the juice of 2 limes in here, or excuse me, 2 lemons in here. The lemons actually will give it that tart, traditional Greek lemon flavor, and they're just going to absolutely be nice and fresh. You can really smell the fragrant lemon juice coming out. This will make it really taste like you're actually in Greece and you're enjoying sitting on that nice beach in the sunshine with all those lemon trees and olive trees right around you. Now, that's just about 1/3 of a cup with those 2. I'm going to go in with a big pinch of pepper and a traditional big pinch of salt. Help break them down. And then we want to get a spoon and we want to mix this all together and get all those flavors blended just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this into a 400-degree oven, and we're going to go in for just about an hour, and then we'll take it out and start reducing the sauce. Chicken souvlaki is one of the nicest, easiest things to cook in the Greek food world. I love meat on a stick. Skewers are the best. One of the nice things about cooking these is the ease and convenience. There's not a lot of cleanup for them as well, other than the grill you're going to cook them on. Now, when I skewer chicken like this, one thing that I've done a lot of times is use my fingers to push them through. I now will put the skewer right in the bowl like this to get another piece. I've stabbed myself enough times that this seems to be the best method, and we can get them all on a nice skewer and just slide them right down. And you want to make sure they're not too crowded. You'll see the ones that I made here, there's a lot of distance, they're packed, but they're touching each other, but there's enough room where they can actually cook through, and that's really important because we want them to cook nice and fast, to stay nice and juicy, but still cook all the way through. So we're going to get that last one right there. Now, the souvlaki marinade that we're going to use is very, very simple. Again, Greek food is very simplistic. We're going to go in with some olive oil and add some lemon juice. So it's about 50-50 olive oil to lemon juice, minced garlic, and a whole bunch of it. Then we're going to add Greek seasoning. Now, Greek seasoning is very herbaceous. We have thyme, basil, oregano. There's some onion powder, garlic powder. We have some cinnamon. It's got a ton of different types of flavors, so it's a little bit different than what you're traditionally used to if you're used to just Italian cooking. It's actually just fantastic. We're going to put about a teaspoon of that in there, and then we're going to mix these all together in this little dish, just like this. Get it nice, blended together. We're going to take our chicken, and we're going to lay it in either a casserole dish or a pan like this, something similar that will hold this marinade that they can actually lay in. All the way in there. Then we are going to season liberally with salt and pepper. Turn them over. And do the same thing, liberal salt and pepper. And we're going to take our marinade and we're going to drizzle it all over the chicken. We want to make sure that chicken is well covered. And what we'll do about halfway through the marinade process is we will turn them over. So you can see there's not a ton of this in there, but it's just enough to get so much extra flavor packed on this chicken that it's just going to be phenomenal. And it's going to be wonderful once we start to grill it. So we'll be back and getting ready to grill it in just a few minutes. Now, it wouldn't be great souvlaki wrapped in pita without some tzatziki. Now, tzatziki is a yogurt sauce and cucumber, very traditional. We're going to kind of add those ingredients first. So I grated half of a cucumber here, and then I went ahead, as soon as I grated it, I wrapped it in a piece of cheesecloth and I squoze out some of that juice. So there's some juice in here, but not very much. That way it keeps it so it'll stay nice and dry and won't be super, super runny. It'll be a thicker texture. We're going to go in with some Greek yogurt, and this is unflavored, full-fat Greek yogurt. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to go with the juice of a whole lemon here, and go ahead and just cut that and get that lemon in. 1 part. And 2. And like we did for the marinade, we are actually going to grate the garlic, just like so, and get it in there. This garlic will add a nice garlicky fresh flavor, and if you grate it a little bit, it takes some of that overwhelming power and bitiness from fresh garlic away, and that's what we want. We want it to have some garlic flavor but not be overbearing. We have a touch of olive oil. Now, the olive oil is going to add a little bit of mouthfeel. It changes the texture a little bit, and believe it or not, mouthfeel actually changes flavor. If you have something that has some extra fat in it, it tastes a little better, or your body believes it tastes better than something with no fat. So a little extra fat. I'm going to go in with some sea salt. We're at the ocean, right? We want a nice sea salt to go into our tzatziki. Then we're going to put in some fresh dill, and I'm going to just pull the little dill strands right off. Look like little palm fronds. They're actually very beautiful. I like to use dill for garnish as well. It works very well. It's got a very strong flavor, but it does look very nice. So we're just going to chop through that quickly and get those strands broken apart. And we'll get right in the bowl, just like that. Everything into the party. And then we will get some mint leaves. Fresh mint. Mint is very traditional in Greece. It is used in a lot of things. And it does add a very, very fresh smell and a very, very nice, kind of a nice minty flavor. Not super overbearing, but the aroma really adds a lot to it. So we want to get some mint leaves in there. And we'll bring those right up and in. Okay. Now, we're going to mix this all together, just like so. And once it mixes together beautifully, it will be ready to actually go into the refrigerator And we want to put this in the fridge for about 15 or 20 minutes. We want those flavors to really meld together. We don't just want to eat this right away. So it is something to do in advance. And we will get this in the fridge and be ready to put it on our souvlaki. Okay, our potatoes have been in for an hour. And we are going to take them out. We're actually going to put them on a baking sheet and take them out of the liquid now. Now that liquid's very, very flavorful, very delicious, but we want the potatoes to get a little bit more color. And we're going to take them right out. And they're cooked through. Some of them have some nice golden brown color, some of them don't. You can really see the pretty color of the potatoes now, the pinks, the purple, and then just the traditional look. I think they really look pretty together. This lemon smells amazing. If you could just smell it right now. I can't wait until you make this and get this aroma in your kitchen. Now, as this pan just came out of the oven and it's still very hot, what we want to do is just get it right on our stovetop, and we're going to go on a medium-high heat, and we want to reduce that about 50%. Now, I'm also going to take my potatoes, salt them one more time. I'm going to pop them back into my oven, and I'm going to let them go for about 10 or 15 more minutes to get a little bit of color on the outside. Now, while they're finishing up, it's time to start cooking our souvlaki. I have a grill pan on a medium-high heat as well. I'm just going to add a touch of oil. We're going to take our chicken. You can see it's nice and marinated. It's been turned over, rolled over. It looks wonderful. We can take our skewers, and we're just going to go right on that grill. You can hear that sizzle. And these will take about 8 to 10 minutes. And we're just going to flip them as soon as they're halfway done. And we will be ready to eat here shortly. And we'll start turning these slowly. It looks like we're getting some nice color on the bottom. Yeah, they look absolutely beautiful. Smells wonderful. We're excited to get to try these. The timer just went off on our potatoes, so let's go ahead and get those out. And as you can see, we got some more brown color on them now, so they look much, much better. We're going to go right back into the sauce that we've been reducing and cooking for about 10 minutes. And as soon as we get back into that sauce, that delicious sauce right there, we are going to stir up one more time. Be careful, your pan will still be very hot. Okay, so our potatoes are just about ready to eat, and our souvlaki is ready, so why don't we plate up? I'm going to take a pita bread, put some tzatziki down the side center just like this. I'm going to take one of those nice skewers right there, go with some onion and some cucumber, tomatoes, and let's go with some lemon just for fun there. In fact, we'll add another skewer just like that. Go ahead and fold our pita over. You might have to bend it just a touch, and we're going to get some of our potatoes. right on the side of our plate there. Another lemon wedge for garnish. We want some parsley to give a little bit of a fresh flavor to both, just like that. And as always, we're going to add a little microgreens to both dishes. And we have chicken souvlaki with our lemon potato. Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoy this wonderful Greek dish. As always, you can get the recipes at cookwithchefchris.com, and we look forward to cooking with you again soon. Thank you.